to do it. But God is great, yeah. God's ways are mysterious, everything was organized, and then I felt very happy. So, welcome to this afternoon session. Purposely, I did not eat curds because I never wanted to be drowsy, but I saw you all eating curds.
Do curds make you drowsy?
Yeah. Sometimes. Oh, well. Yeah, how many people get drowsy when you eat curds?
I've never paid attention. I never.
Well, even I don't know whether I get drowsy. Somebody told me that if you eat curds, you're going to get drowsy.
Well, now we will because you told us.
I'm going to tell you another thing. One guy told if you eat curds every day, you're going to live up to 250 years. But he died after 50 years. Not because he was not eating curds, because he was trained that he was telling everyone that eat curds and live 250 years. Yeah, okay, that's right. This is about ecology and eco-theology, all in the Indian context. I want to narrate an experience of mine. In 1983, right after my graduation, I was sent to a remote village for ministerial experience. Then, one night, when it was totally dark, 3 young people came to me. They knocked at my door, and they said, they knelt down and said, "Pastor, pray for us." So, this part of the night, you can't wait until morning. Yeah. They told me, "No, we want you to pray right now, because on this no moon day, in total darkness, they want to go into the forest and they want to fell some trees. They want to cut down a bit of the forest." Then I said, "Then for what do I pray?" They said, "Please pray that the policeman should not catch us." I prayed. I prayed that the policeman should not catch them, and the policeman did not catch them. And why did they go to cut these trees? They cut wood on this no moon night because of the darkness. Then they go and sell it in the next village where there's a sugarcane factory. The sugarcane factory needs wood to burn to make sugar. This is a very big paradox, where we want to conserve forests, protect trees, but then here are young people who want to destroy forest and cut trees. The message of the eco-preservation, what does it mean to these young people? I could have simply said, "No, you're not supposed to cut trees." But then this was something that was going on in my mind. It was troubling me because I prayed. Because I prayed to God to help them. Now, in the Indian context, we have to see eco-theology or eco-preservation of our environment in relation to social justice. That is very, very important. These young people, in their act of going into the forest to cut trees, they are trying to tell us that the question of social justice and the question of preservation of ecology are intrinsically, they are tied up together, inseparable. Now, why this is very important in the Indian context when we talk about ecology. These people have there's no employment in the villages. There's no employment. There are no factories. There are no big firms. All that they depend on being agricultural laborers. Somebody has to employ them. And when they are employed, they get a very big amount. And at times when they are not employed, then they don't have their daily bread, that day's bread. So that day's bread is dependent on that day's work. When there is no equal distribution or opportunities for employment and to have economic sustainability for their family, then they are reverting to these activities. So in order that they have to not to revert to such activities and preserve the forest, the only alternative is that they are to be shown certain employment with which they can sustain their own families. It's the government job, and it's the awareness of the church and our theologians. So when Indian theologians have to talk about ecology, preservation, eco-theology, they have to have this matter point that it is linked with social justice. Social justice automatically would be a justice for the ecology. You see?